Hello, I'm Jonasz Rawiński and this is Military Mind. Armed conflicts, defense and security, land, sea and air. We've got you covered. At least 12 civilians were killed and 65 others injured over the weekend following a wave of Russian attacks across Ukraine. According to Ukraine's Air Force, Russia launched nearly 50 drones overnight, targeting civilian areas and critical infrastructure. In addition, Ukrainian air defenses intercepted 277 of 479 Shahed-type drones throughout the night. Meanwhile, Ukraine launched a major overnight drone strike targeting several regions inside Russia. One of the key hits was at a military-industrial facility in Chuvashia, where antennas for Shahed drones were being produced. The Ukrainian General Staff confirmed the strike, and local governor Oleg Nikolaev said operations at the plant have been suspended to ensure worker safety after 2 drone wrecks landed on the facility's grounds. Now, on the battlefield, Russia claims its forces have reached the western edge of Ukraine's Donetsk region and are now pushing toward the neighboring Dnipro region. However, Ukraine's southern defense forces report that Russian troops are still attempting to break through and establish a presence there. According to the Ukrainian Deep State monitoring map, Russian units are advancing on the key city of Konstantinivka from multiple directions. This city, located in Donetsk, is a critical logistics hub for Ukraine's military. A Ukrainian military spokesman, Dmytro Zaporozhets, confirmed that Russian forces are working to build a bridgehead for a possible full-scale assault. In the south, Ukrainian forces report tactical gains. Kyiv's troops launched a precision airstrike on Russian infantry positions and ammunition depots using a MiG-29 fighter jet equipped with a French-made AASM Hammer bomb. Additionally, following a June the 7th strike on a building housing Russian FPV drone operators in the Kherson region, Ukrainian forces continue to press their advantage in that particular sector. On the northwestern outskirts of Orlinsky village in the Donetsk region, we have another proof of the effectiveness of Ukrainian aerial reconnaissance and unmanned systems. A Russian BM-29 Grad multiple-launch rocket system with a full package of rockets was moving towards the combat position. The goal was to deliver a crushing blow to the Ukrainian defenders, but this attempt ended before it even began. Thanks to the coordinated work of Ukrainian reconnaissance men in the sky, the vehicle was quickly detected, and in a few minutes, an FPV drone, quiet, fast and deadly, was on its trail. It hit the target exactly where it was supposed to, right on top of the ammunition storage. A bonus to the drone video was the footage from the Russians themselves, which was shot from the ground. We should also say that the sad music in the background there is another added bonus. And of course, you will have noticed the moment of the explosion and how some of the rockets actually launched prematurely, flying in this and that direction, which often happens when you actually have a full storage of ammunition cooking off following the initial blast. Now, we're going to move on to our next feature today. A Ukrainian reconnaissance drone recently detected the location of an enemy tank, a T-72 to be precise. Almost immediately, extremely accurate fire was opened on the target using a 120mm mortar in the village of Yarova, Donetsk region. Thus, the Ukrainian Defense Forces not only destroyed a precious enemy combat unit, but also thwarted a potential attack that could have harmed Ukrainian units on the front line. If this was a role-playing game, I would say, well, this is what happens when you have a warrior with emphasis on heavy armor actually trying to use sneak. It doesn't really work, does it? Now, moving on. During an operation in the Toretsk sector, a reconnaissance unit of the 12th Azov Brigade reached an enemy position. Thanks to their camouflage, the fighters quickly eliminated an enemy soldier. The reconnaissance troops accomplished the task without losses, according to the plan. A prisoner is another source of valuable information, and the destroyed enemy is a reminder that Ukrainian intelligence works where it is not expected to appear. And, of course, this gives any ambush the added advantage.
Кузя, ты тут? Кузя! Кузя! Кузя, ты тут? Кузя! Давай своє. Кузя, ты тут? Свои, ГРУ. Кузя. Кузя, выходи. Кузя. Я, шутки с тобой шутить не буду. Вышел, сука! Вышел, блядь! Сука, я тебя, сука, уеб... Скажу, не убивай, пожалуйста! Руки! Давай, выходи, сука! Выходи! Руки сюда иди! Сюда, по полю сюда! Сюда, блядь, быстрее! Снял броню, сука! Снял броню, нахуй! Быстро! Сюда контроль, туда контроль. Давай, блядь, быстрее! Закрой рот, блядь, делай! Руки, сука! Давай сюда, блядь! До него, без... Куда иди? Куда? Шо, поздно. Куда? Дві короткі. Дай ми зараз його скрутимо і потім будемо по іншому напрямку. Ты раненый? Да. Вперед, вперед, вперед. Еще проведите его туда, вот он, под деревцо. Ты проведешь допит? Да. И цей, на телефон. Да. Заснимешь все.
And with this, we conclude this edition of Military Mind. Next deployment at the same time tomorrow, and in the meantime, please stay with us here on TVP World.